Huge shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you're interested in gaining a channel membership, then feel free to head over to my channel profile and click the join button. Also, we do have a Ninjago Discord server. It's a great way to communicate with myself and many others. For more details on that, click the very first link at the very top of the description of this video. So in today's video, I wanted to slow the pace. I say this because, as of late, it's like there has just been non-stop new information coming our way. And while that is, absolutely, without even a shadow of a doubt in my mind, an extremely good thing, despite it being such a good thing at that, I feel as though sometimes it can also be just as good to simply slow things down and take a look back at things that have literally just happened with all of this insane new information having been revealed to us, which is what I wanted to do here today in this one, especially because of the fact that a situation like this really just definitely doesn't happen all that often. It's going to make more sense as we go along here. I mean, when you consider the new information, the people working behind the show officially, and more, you simply just have to realise that a situation like this is, well, there's really no other way to put it here other than to put it very bluntly, it's just very rare for the community. And situations like this definitely do not come about all that often and all that quickly. This is why I think that a huge thank you is in order to the people behind the show. To be honest, that's kind of the main point of this video, especially as of late, as I simply just feel as though what they've been doing with regards to, you know, getting the community active and getting us all hyped, it's just been absolutely perfect. It's been such a good idea, and to be honest, I'm not sure if any people behind the show have ever actually been this successful at getting the community this hyped with this amount of information this quickly. I mean, this might actually be a first, you guys. This has been pretty insane, to say the least. It's definitely not every day that the official showrunners come and just interact with the fanbase for said show, obviously in this case that being LegoNinjago, and interact and, you know, just instantly change things up in the way that they have done this time. Because let's think about this. This time, maybe a week and a half ago now, we were sat here literally just waiting and wondering when new information would be coming our way as, well, we're in March, and March last year was packed with new content, so naturally, fans were desperate for even more new content like this. And I mean, look at how quickly things managed to flip and change. Pretty insane, right? Again though, a huge thank you does go out to the showrunners who have recently been doing just such an incredible job of hyping the fanbase up. I think this is overall a really great thing to do, and let's all hope that this will only keep up as we head into the future, closer to the time where the season actually does release. Another thing I want to talk about, and just kind of praise the people behind the show for, is how open they've been. I mean, new information arose, which, you know, how it actually came about on the internet is a discussion for another time, and I actually have a few ideas as to why that kind of happened in the first place, but again, story for another time. But just the fact that new information surfaced, people were wondering and were very, you know, curious as to how this kind of happened and if those images were real or not. And then to have people like Doc come out on the internet and confirm that those images were real, I mean, if that was all we got for this week, that alone would have been pretty insane, and that would have given us so much to talk about on its own. But the fact that there was just more minifigure leaks to us, obviously the Lloyd minifigure in particular in this case, there was also the fact that the people behind the show have been leaving us good hints for stuff on Twitter with regards to upcoming plot points and just story details in general. All of this just adds up and is just so awesome, and again, I really can't reiterate enough, this is just so awesome, and honestly, if any people from the show are watching this now, seriously, huge thank you goes to you, because not just me, obviously, everybody in the community, I think, is definitely very happy for this, and is very excited now as a result of the things that they've been saying over on Twitter. It's just such a good thing, and although this is such a good moment to be in the Ninjago community, I feel as though sometimes it's good to just kind of take a look back at what's just happened, like we've done in this video, and just kind of realise how good of a situation we're in right now. I feel like this is going to be another one of those times where maybe this time next year, we're going to look back at March of 2023 and be like, yeah, this was a great time to be in the Ninjago community, even if the season ends up being total just terrible. Regardless, just this time on its own, despite the quality of the season itself, still, it's been a lot of fun. But with all of this being said, that's basically just about going to cover it for this one here. Kind of all over the place, but at heart, I just kind of wanted to thank the people behind the show. Not even just the people that have been hyping things up on Twitter, but just everybody behind the show, all of those people behind the scenes. Great stuff has been happening recently, and again, big thank you to literally everyone behind the show. But with all of this being said, be sure to leave any of your own personal opinions on this down below in the comments. I'd love to hear them. If you did enjoy today's video though, please do leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel for more, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to watch my new content whenever I do first release it. And with all of this being said, I will see you all very, very soon for my next one. Goodbye, everybody.